Yo, what's poppin' MVP gang? It's your boy, Pravi MVP, back with another certified banger in today's episode. Oh yeah, we getting disrespectful at the rim. If you ever wanted to body defenders, crush animations, unlock those elite contact dunks that make people quit mid-game, creating good looks for your team on a regular basis, you came to the right video, because in this breakdown, I'm showing y'all everything you need to become a true rim running menace in NBA 2K26. We're going over the best badges, the best takeovers, the best heights, the top dunk packages, the offensive setups, the exact timing to trigger contact dunks on command. So stay locked in, stay consistent, and get ready, because after this video, you're not just finishing at the rim, you're gonna be ending careers. Before we get into the video, I just want to drop a quick prayer for the whole MVP family this Saturday. I pray over your mind, body, and spirit, that whatever challenges come your way today or any day in the future, that you had the strength, the clarity, and the discipline to overcome them. May every father watching be blessed with the wisdom and patience to lead their household with love and purpose. And may God's presence be with you, guiding your steps and covering you in everything you do. And now let's get into it. And just so you know, this isn't theory, this ain't speculation. I'm featuring live gameplay of me practicing exactly what I preach. You're going to see the badges, you're going to see the animation setups all on the screen in real time. You're going to be able to lock those in instantly. You're going to see the video start to play out, and then it's going to cut to show you to where I'm going to break down all the animations and badges and everything. Then it's going to go back to the video if you want to continue to watch it all the way through. And I always appreciate all of those who watch my videos all the way through, because that watch time really helps. That is the key. So I appreciate all of y'all who watch it all the way through. You can actually see what I'm talking about in full display. Like, I'm not cutting anything, I'm not editing anything. You can see the gameplay. I might slightly speed it up. That's the only thing I do with my videos, just for people can watch them through, because I know I used to be one of them people that like to watch gameplay. But let me get back into it. Big shout out to the MVP gang crew members in this video: Fear Money 45 and Fatal 24. Y'all already know the vibes. We had dudes in this video, the two other players that was with us, intentionally trying to sell the game in crew wreck. These are the type of people that's in there. We couldn't even take off really until they quit, and it was for no reason, and we still was able to come out because of me practicing what I preach in this video. They both became AIs, and we still won this game. And listen, we're still recruiting new members, so if you think you fit the energy, hit that link in the description and get in these runs today. Let's get into it. It all starts with the build. First thing you need to know is your height. I'm telling you right now, the sweet spot for height for dunking is 6'8". It gives you the perfect blend of size and the ability to create your own shot, because most contact dunks happen when you beat your man with momentum towards the rim. A 6'8 build moves like a guard, but a 6'8 to 6'11 range is overall the best height group for dunking. 6'6 gets the honorable mention because lightning legend launch, giving you a quicker launch towards the basket and beating your defender while being able to have posterizer on legend. That is a problem if you know what you're doing. But 100%, the taller you are, the easier it is to dunk, because this game is based on mismatches. So if it reads a mismatch in a situation, it's going to give the advantage to the bigger player, whether you shooting over somebody, whether you dunking on somebody. You just have to stay within that height range that lets you get 93 driving dunk, because that is where you will feel a real jump in consistency. Then you add the +2 from legend, like I have on the build in this video, and then at that point, you'll be baptizing users all game long. They'll be forced to send help on most possessions. And I'd say Hall of Fame is the sweet spot, but legend is what truly makes it toxic. And always run the dunk boost and stack all the Gatorade. The more stamina you have, the more contact dunks you will finish without that bar fading out. So now we're going to get into the part of video where you can go ahead and see me go over all the badges and everything to have the dunks to have equipped to get the most contact dunks now. So we're gonna go over the dunks that I have equipped it. And yes, I'm going to tell you the best takeover to go ahead and throw on your build. So these, as you can see, we're gonna just go quick. We're gonna move quickly. Bam. This is how I got my badges set up. This is the best way to be able to get your dunks off. This is how I have them set up. I'm not gonna stay here too long. What I want to tell you about unpluckable, that a lot of people ain't gonna talk about. They probably don't even notice, but when you have unpluckable on, it makes it easier to basically, like, you have to look at it like a force field around your player when you drive into the hole. It makes it easier. It's like players bounce off of you, so to speak. It's not like strong handles, but it's like you notice it when you drive a lot, that it basically gives your player the ability to not only not get ripped, but like kind of fight through traffic, so to speak, boosting type of effect. So if you want to really dunk, having unpluckable on helps you attack the paint. It just helps you get all the way to the rim. If you don't believe me, like I said, everything I tell you, try it out and test it for yourself. If you don't notice that it has an effect, come back and tell me in the comments. But I already know it, dude. That's why I'm running it. So I run that, and then like I said, slippery off ball. You already know my opinion on that. That sets you up to already have your defender off balance. As soon, like, if you pass it and move around and catch it, you already got him fucked up already before you even dribble the ball. Like, you might be able to do just a straight line drive and dunk. It makes it so much easier to attack your man off, like, giving goals. It just make giving goals, like, the success rate handoff with you and the two-man game between the center. Slippery off ball just makes that impeccable, especially when you combine it with you 6'8" with this. Okay, we done enough of that. Now we get into the takeover. As you can see, you want to go towards your driving dunk. Like I said, if you already got a 93, you see you will have a 98. You want to use Blur Takeover. You want to use speed with ball. Why? Because speed with ball make it easier for you to get straight to where you want to go. It basically makes Blur even more OP. The faster you are with speed with ball, you're 6'8", with Blur, with a 98 driving dunk with legend posterizer. That is why you're going to dunk on a lot of people. It doesn't matter what they have. The numbers that'll be behind you will overpower them. That's why you see me. That's why typically people are using help a lot, and that's why it's easy for me to get assists, because teams go into a zone, because most PGs can't guard taller dunking builds that are fast. They can't. Not one-on-one. They're going to constantly need that big to come rotate over to use that rim protector to try to contest you. And that's going to be the game of cat and mouse, you trying to pass around and make the right reads. But that is the best takeover to use. I don't want this part of the video to be long whatsoever. Let's go straight to the animations. All right. First thing to know, if you name your dunk style Kobe, that automatically give you a +10. Flat out. If you didn't know that, yes, change the name of your dunk style to Kobe. And you got to change your name of your jump shot to Kobe as well. That will also help you get more big greens if you ain't out here greening. I'm trying to tell you, don't believe me, do it yourself and watch how many more greens and how many more dunks you going to get. They're going to be like, damn, he's doing real nigga things. And they're going to make sure you can be rewarded for that. So, we see. And the 2-foot moving dunks. I don't use none of these. The only ones I use is the pro contact off 2. The rest of these, you don't see nothing equipped in. No, I'm not using none of these. Now, in the hangs, now, hold on. It's one of these. This ain't that bad, because I use it on my bigs. This dunk right here is not that bad at all. It's highly successful. Doesn't really get blocked. I might throw this on here on him, and it's trifling. You get a lot of posters with it. I can see this being dangerous. They only got one that I really don't like, but the rest, it's like he keeping the ball up high. So this might be a sneaky. I'm going to try it out for y'all. So I'm going to put that on, and I might come in the comments and be like, yo, this was worth it later on in the video for those who want to see. But the rest of these, I got them off. But I'm going to try that out on this one, because on my big that don't got that much dunking but has some dunking, I be going crazy with that dunk. That's really one of the dunks I see happen a lot. My 1-foot moving dunks, this is what I got on here. As you see, 1-foots I like because they fast. You get them out the way. They harder to get blocked because you beating your man. Then boom, you get a fast dunk. You out of there. The reverses I only got on one. The double clutch, I only like the front one. I don't use the side clutch, even though I have it on lock. I do not use it. I don't use it because it can get you blocked by a help defender helping on the other side. This one rarely gets blocked. The front clutch, this one rarely gets blocked. It give me a lot of N1s. It has a very low block rate. Super low. It's more likely to give me an N1 than it is to give me a block. So I'm going with that. And then the rest of these, I don't have on. Just pro contact dunk off one. Standing dunks. This is the only one to use, and the reason why I changed my mind on that one is because this one can, even though it's faster in most of its animations, it triggers one that is very slow that will get you blocked. So I would recommend to use this one. This is the best one to use on this one. Just use this, flat out. It's the best one to use. For these, I use Kobe. Like I said, Kobe has the best dunks going underneath the rim to dunk on people. I have dunked on 3 people, 4 people. I went and grabbed a lot of dunk highlights that you seen at the beginning, but that ain't nothing. I got a bunch of dunks that I didn't just crucify people. I got on Scottie Pippen. I'm also supposed to have on Karl Malone. I like Karl Malone. But Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, and Russell Westbrook is pretty much it. That's and like I said, Zach LaVine, it's cool. And I don't, like I said, I wouldn't recommend Michael Jordan because the cradle dunk get blocked a lot. Like I said, it really does. I didn't block it. I didn't show that. People been playing with me and seeing me block it on my guard because the cradles get you blocked. I'm just being real. They will. But all the other dunks are cool, but I just don't like cradle dunk packages. I like packages like Scotty's where they just straightforward going to the rim and you elevating high. You're not really putting the ball at risk to get blocked. You elevating so high over everybody. And people see me do the Karl Malone with my hand like that all the time. Ask anybody that play with me how many times they see me do the Karl Malone with my hand on my head. I do that dunk every single game dunking on somebody. So yes, and the Russell Westbrook, they give you those aggressive dunk animations where you are contact dunking cats, like fast straight through the lane. So you definitely gotta have that on. So these are the best dunk animations. Like I said, I didn't want to keep y'all that long with this part of the video. I just wanted to show you that, and you see the Gatorades and everything. I gotta work out. I haven't done that, but have that as well. And you're gonna be dunking on cats. Now back to the video. And I want to also send a big shout out to the rest of the MVP gang crew that y'all seen throughout all of the clips that I had played before that you got back to this full gameplay for you can see in action. As I was saying, this is unedited. I put a whole bunch of clips of me just dunking on cats and just all my little athletic plays. That was over the past few weeks. That wasn't even just all this season. Like, that's just the past few weeks, all the dunks that I done dunked on people. Yes, Blur Takeover is still the best for contact dunks. It lets you beat your man clean, and that clean separation is what determines the size green window for your skill dunking. The best offense to run for contact dunks is, of course, a 5 out. You want to isolate defenders, not create chaos on the court. When teammates bring unnecessary defenders into the paint, it shrinks your green window on skilled dunks. Even if the extra defender doesn't jump, if he has high-level rim protector, he can still force a miss. So, if you want more contact dunks, you must emphasize spacing because spacing creates elite contact dunk opportunities. In this video, we had players like normally, bro, like a lot of times, like in this video, it's only me and 2 other people. We normally want to run a 5 out. So I'm normally one of the guards who I'm going to call everything out for everybody. I'm going to call the cuts. I'm going to call every single play out. But you just got people in the game. I was even trying to talk on the mic to tell them like, yo, I'm trying to get y'all involved. I'm trying to call them for cuts. They just wanted to do whatever they want to do. They didn't want to listen to me. So that's going to, of course, mess up things. But when you got a team that ain't getting in the way and you can just go crazy and you can just really play your game, bro, like dunking is very overpowered in this game. And I feel like that's why they sometimes make the dunk window disappear because it's a high success rate if you don't have a lot of people in on it trying to stop it, that's why a lot of leagues have banned a 6'8" from being the PG of the team for this very reason. When to activate the dunk stick is where most users mess up. These are the key factors. If you can beat your man without burning too much stamina, do it. Don't overspam moves. You'll see me. People would think I'm not no dribble guy or anything like that. I'm a basic dribbler. I do what I need to do to get past my man. If I can beat you without dribbling, I'm gonna do it. If I can beat you off just a simple jab step, I will do it. I don't care about nothing but just creating offense. you want to activate the stick as soon as you step inside the box around the paint. The moment you moving forward with momentum in that zone, that is when you trigger the dunk stick. The art of rim running and how that pressure gonna free up shooters. Look, this is elite comp principles and plus real basketball IQ. Rim running isn't just run to the hoop and dunk. A smart person, it's calculated pressure system designed to collapse the defense, bend rotations, and manipulate coverage until the defense breaks. The truly elite 2K players win not because they scored a dunk, but because the attempt itself is going to force defenders into terrible decisions. Like, when you really think about it, this is how it works both in the NBA and 2K26. What rim pressure really means. In comp terms, rim pressure is forcing 2 or more defenders to react to your downhill drive. And you have to do that by being a high percentage finisher. If you pay attention, even on my card, for almost 500 games played, I shoot 79% from the field and the 3. So when I'm taking shots, I'm not necessarily wasting shot attempts. I have a lot of games where I don't miss a shot, or I may miss 1 or 2 shots, or maybe 3 shots. Like, I'm not missing that many shots because A, I know I pick my spots, and B, I get my team involved. And like I said, I know how to do the things that I'm telling y'all right now. Manipulating angles to collapse the paint, creating a domino effect that frees up shooters, slips, fades, and cuts, plus forcing the defense into help. Because as soon as you force a defense into help, they at your mercy because they rotate, they scramble, give up a high percentage look. Most of y'all struggle just with when they make that first rotation. The second rotation that's necessary is typically when most teams gonna break down. Even Pro-Am teams, they will break down because somebody in the chain either moving a step too slow or they just not where they supposed to be. They somewhere else. High rim pressure is gonna equal more contact dunks, more open threes, more wide open slips and wraps, more fouls drawn, more accelerated takeover. The defense has to pick their poison. Like, if you really pay attention, and when you contact dunk people, it drops their takeover meter, so it keeps them in a negative state. And when you dunk, it also gives you two-way tenacity. So people talk a lot of trash about rim running, but if you're a good rim runner, I want you on my team because you'll help free me open for open looks. Rim running creates offense in 2K. Without a good rim runner, like, a 5-out is really dead. Or any offense, like, every offense has a good slashing type player because it is what keep the offense afloat when the shots ain't falling. Every team you ain't gonna be able to shoot on. That's just facts. Every team you ain't gonna be able to rim run on. You're gonna have to find a way in most games. And it's best to have teams that have players that can do both around you. Like, you need to be able to do a little rim running, you need to be able to do shooting. You gotta have multiple people. But let's look at real life, how LeBron uses rim pressure in the real NBA and how that can translate to 2K. Here go the NBA concept. LeBron collapses the defense before he beats his man. He lowers his shoulders, gets into a triple threat, gives a power dribble downhill, and the weak side defender blinks. The corner shot becomes open. In 2K, when you rim run and start your attack, show a driving animation just long enough to trigger the help, but you don't turbo and commit too early or don't go up. That's where a lot of dudes, when you're trying to pass out, I even had that habit. Don't go up, don't commit to X, just run into the paint and force another defender to commit before you actually explode. Like, that's either going to give you that clean passing lane or it's going to give you that clean dunk lane, or a kick out to the defender already mid rotation. That's an auto green for the shooters that spotted up. Always have good shooters. If you really think about it, LeBron's entire score system, his entire career revolves around this. Makes the defense react early and then punish the rotation late. Like, if the help doesn't come, he gonna dunk on this dude. If the help comes, then he just makes the read. And that's pretty much how I'm running my offense. I'm a pressuring, but I also like to call cuts. I like to call plays. I got a playbook that I'm working on. It's supposed to be coming out this Monday. It might be pushed back to Wednesday or Friday. Because I don't want to just rush it, and I want it to come out the way I want it to, and I want it to be easily digestible for my team to be able to get it. And then let's look at how Luka Doncic creates easy shots with rim pressure and how that translate to 2K, because it's different type of players. Like, LeBron is the super athletic type that's strong. Luka, he is the dude that moves with a purpose. He's slow. He don't have to be rushed at all. He does pace to manipulate to manipulate the defense. He used slow deceleration, hesitation moves, a burst, and then he frees, and then a defender frees. He either get the layup, foul, lob, or corner. 3. People call it herky-jerky. Like, he don't have to be super athletic. It's more of a rhythm. He decides where the help comes from. And if you apply it to 2K, you remember like Luka, you use the stop and go dribbles, the hesitations, you use the escape moves, and you just standing there just reading it. You move forward, but then you just step backwards. It's the dribbler who really ain't knows that awkward dribbler. That's really like if you translate Luka to 2K, the dude who dribble out off meta and you really can't read it. It forces defenders to guess early. You attack the bigs with speeds and the guards with force. You trigger Euro animations and create them scoring opportunities. Luka's secret weapon is using defender hesitation windows. I'm telling you, in 2K26, when the defender hesitates or the switches they hips, that is when the dunk stick becomes deadly. As soon as you get that animation where it's like the dude is turning forward and you going forward towards the rim, you're dunk. That's where you activate the dunk stick. And the reason I use LeBron and Luka, because them are some of the most highest efficient finishers around the basket in NBA, period. Like, people don't know that about Luka. Like, I think last I checked, his percentages around the rim is at 90-something% at the rim. I don't think y'all know that. He always been elite at the rim, one of the best finishers at the rim his entire career. That's why teams stack the paint against Luka, and they trap the pick and roll. They don't want him getting downhill towards the hole because his ability to throw floaters, layups, etc. How Austin Reaves create rim pressure to free up shooters, because he one of the most dominant at it right now currently in the NBA. The concept, Reaves is more of an angle man, and he manipulates the low man. He is elite at rejecting the screens, attacking the top foot, snaking the pick and roll, and delaying his gather to hold bigs in place, and then forcing corner tags, and then once again the corner threes. And that is the thing about running with good rim runners. They open up corner threes, which is one of the highest percentage threes that most shooters want to take without no hesitation. When you have a good rim runner offense, the corner threes are, all you got to do is see them. And also on cuts, it free up corner threes. Like, people think rim running is just going after twos. No, a good rim running offense frees up high percentage 3-point shots because the team goes selling all out to stop the dunk. When they see a person getting dunked on, do you really think they let a nigga just get dunked on repeatedly? No, they don't. People do not, especially if they're not scoring every play, and you keep scoring, and they trying to shoot threes, they missing. You getting fast break threes and dunks. Your half court is, yeah, you're rim running, but you're also getting fast break stuff off your defense. So you gotta, man, when you apply Austin Reaves style, it's attacking them angles. You're going to drive under and force bigs into rotation. You use delayed gathers to generate scoring. Like, Reaves ain't super overpowering or super athletic. He just controls rotations like a surgeon. And when you are an elite rim runner, that is what it's all about. I'm telling you, look, this is how rim pressure creates high percentage shots for shooters. When you apply true rim pressure, defenders they have to stop the ball. They have to protect the rim, and then they have to help the helper. You got to help the helper, because now you put them in all kind of rotations, and then they trying to scramble back to shooters. This always leaves someone open. In comp games, most defenses send help too early because they're afraid of getting dunked on repeatedly. I am telling you, this leads to open corner threes, open hash, slip to the rim, kick back trail three, fade to the weak side, catch and shoot greens with zero contest. Rim pressure equals free buckets for the entire team. I'm telling you, comp level players already know these tips. I'm like, if you really want to know the tips for maximizing rim pressure, these are the elite league proven principles. You attack the top foot or whenever he's playing high. On 2K, sometimes, like, yes, one of the better takeovers I would say, if you're not using Blur to actually attack the paint, is Deep Bomber. And you want to know why? Because you pull them all the way up to the top, and the higher they got to guard is the easier that you forces the blow by to trigger the dunk windows. You go downhill before the big can even set into position. You always want to watch what the big doing. As soon as he out the way, you can just, them early drives to the rim, and before the big can even get there, it removes the rim protection perks from fully activating. You got to change speeds like Luka, them slow bursts, mixing up how you attack. This will freeze the paint defender, and you use your escape hesitation, letting it fully play out sometimes, but sometimes canceling it out. Mixing up your dribble moves when you cancel out is how you keep the defense off balance. They don't know when you're going to go forward, when you're going to attack. Are you going to call a cut? Are you going to shoot a three? Keep the corners filled. Empty corners clog the paint and kills dunk meters. Filled corners maximize the dunk space. And I'm telling y'all, use 5 out for true dominance. Spacing is king. It's not about you just scoring. Everybody can score better when you have spacing. Because I'm telling you, the chaos of everybody just running around is going to equal lower percentages, missed dunks, clean lanes going to equal bodies dropping everywhere. When you let the mismatches actually get dunked on dudes that don't have defense, when you remove the zone help and you force them to guard in space, you will be able to embarrass them. Use rim running to control rotations, not just to score. Your goal is to make the defense panic, create offense for everyone, not just yourself, for high efficiency. I don't run a 5 out just to score. I'm plenty of times not the leading scorer. You can ask anybody in my Discord, join it. It is plenty of times I am not the leading scorer. I be having the most assists. I'm normally have an A+ grade, but the leading scorer, no, because I really know how to. I'm really getting the team involved, and if you have a weak spot, I'm going to keep attacking it until something is done about it. I mean, if you switch it, you switch your defense up, and I see that same defender in a different spot, I can still attack him. I will figure out a way to attack him. Every rim run should trigger a decision point. You should always force one of these: a full commit, dunk; help rotation, kick; a miss switch, ball reversal; late rotate, free three. Elite players don't rim run blindly. They rim run with a purpose to win the game. The final takeaway is rim pressure is a scoring engine. Just like LeBron, Luka, and AR-15, true rim pressure isn't about dunking. It's about controlling the defense. It gives you easier dunks, bigger green windows, more contact animations, more fouls, more takeover, more stamina efficiency, and it gives your team wide open shots, easier scoring option, cleaner cuts and wraps, a defense that breaks down every possession, and you don't just score, you dictate the game. All right, MVP gang, that is the art of rim running. That is how you turn contact dunks into a weapon. That is how you rim pressure to open up the whole floor. And that is how you dominate in NBA 2K26, not just with skill, but with purpose, with IQ and intent. And if you apply everything from this video, your spacing, your timing, your angles, your takeover setup, your dribble rhythm, that rim pressure, you're going to see defenders start backing up, panicking, switching late, jumping early, and quitting out. Because when you really understand the game on how to rim run, I'm telling you, you score more, you control the defense, you control the flow, and you control the win. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me today. If this video helped your game even a little bit, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment, and share it with your squad so they can stop selling on the court when they try to force dunks and not even using the stick. And listen, if you trying to run with MVP gang, the link is in the description. Come through, lock in, show me how you got. Show me, bro. I'm looking for top tier rim runners. I'm looking for the consistency and IQ to hoop with us. We're building something special this year, and I want real hoopers, real grinders, real leaders in the circle. Like I said, this is year one that I'm finally starting to get some players locked back in to hoop with. But I'm telling you, we're gonna carry this into 2Ks going forward. Lock in with your boy. As always, stay consistent, stay focused, and keep getting better every single day. May God bless your grind, your home, and your journey. Until next time, MVP gang, it's your boy, Pravi MVP, signing off. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.